We good? What time is it? Chopping it up time, y'all. I'm Chrizzo the Barber here. It's another episode of Chopping It Up Sports. You dig? And I'm here with my two co-hosts, Aircraft 6'8 Thug, and oh wait, are we saying 6'8 Thug anymore?
You're definitely saying 6'8
Oh, 6'8 Thug, Chocolate Thunder, all that good stuff there.
Not Chocolate Thunder.
Not Chocolate Thunder?
No, we already got a Chocolate
Okay,
Thunder.
whatever,
We already
alright.
got a Chocolate Thunder.
Okay.
Chocolate Thunder.
Hey man, that was his AKA. And we got Mike the Barber down in the A, doing it big.
AKA
You
Mike
heard?
Nice.
Mike Nice, MB. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, man, we want y'all to subscribe to the show on YouTube. Check us out on Instagram at Chopping It Up Sports. We on all podcast streaming services that's out there. We on everything. We everywhere. But you know how we do. Let's get right to it. Oh,
I'm in here.
Sky here. He's in here. We know you're in
We
there,
know
brother.
that, Mike. We're aware.
Yo, how you feeling today, brother Mike?
Oh man, I'm all right, man. I'm feeling like ready to get it in, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Ready to get it in? Okay, how you feeling?
Yeah.
Correct.
Depressed.
Why you depressed, man?
It's the last week of the Last Dance.
Ah, man.
Oh man. Oh,
It's
so
R.I.P.
grateful.
Last
It's
Dance.
so
grateful.
Oh,
So
Nick
grateful. I'm so
fans.
tired of this.
Why?
What made you tired of it?
Yeah,
What
why
made
you?
you
What,
tired
what
of
makes
it?
you so tired of this?
Drawing on long enough.
Yo, you
So
know
what?
that's history. That's history.
Yeah, he's the best. He's the
Thank you.
best.
They
Okay.
should have made it one episode and dragged it on
Yeah,
for 10 weeks.
Exactly.
I would have been good with that. You know what I mean?
You know,
I
would've been
they're
straight.
probably anticipating sports to be back in some
God.
type of form by now. That's why.
Yeah, that's all. It's all good, man. You know, we understand, brother. We understand, man. We understand.
Don't hate.
Yeah, don't hate. Don't hate on the Last Dance like that. Anyway, man, let's get to it, man. What'd you learn? What'd you like? What you didn't like? What was, you know what I mean? Not that you disliked anything, but you know.
Nothing I dislike. But what I did learn is about Steve Kerr pops. That was the biggest thing I learned. I had no idea about that.
Yeah.
His pops is a bad man.
Yeah,
right?
he definitely was.
The bad man.
What made him a bad man?
What'd he do?
What he do? He went in. I don't know the exact position that he took over, so don't let me start lying. But he took over a very prestigious position. I believe it was a university or something over in Beijing or something
Beirut.
like that. Beirut, right? From a man who just got kidnapped
That they did not find.
that they could not find. There's no way in the world I'm taking the position of someone that y'all couldn't find.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
That's
for
a
me.
tough one, and that he's a special man. For
God
that.
bless him,
That
man.
God bless
Shit.
him. He's a
Man.
great man for that. God bless.
Yeah, his
him.
name is
Very cool.
Malcolm, man. What you expect?
His name is Malcolm, so that's what we can
Yeah,
expect.
why?
Hey, that's what we do.
Why? Because of Malcolm X?
Brother
Yeah.
Malcolm.
No.
Me too.
Oh, your name Malcolm too? Oh, I forgot. When you gonna do something?
Right now.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm
trying to bring
talking
it to the
about.
people
See?
now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Here we go. Get it popping. So
Let's go.
Mike
What'd
got them plans, man. Y'all didn't even see it yet.
you take out of the?
What you get?
What'd you take out of it, Mike, from the show, from the last episode, last two episodes, I should say?
Well, Steve Kerr was the man. He was funny. Yo, hold on, man. Are we? All right. Are we talking about Steve Kerr? Just this is it? Are we going back to, Steve Kerr later on? Because when Jordan said, "Yo,
Oh, that was hilarious.
watch for the balls coming to you, man," and he's like, "Yep, me."
I'll be ready.
Yo, I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be open. I'll be ready.
It's on the low. It's on the
Let it be
low.
known.
It's on the low.
Yo, that.
Hey, I'm ready, man. Whatever you say, Mike.
He might as well have been like, "Hey, I'm here."
But he was ready.
Right. But that was funny.
Yeah.
That was funny.
That was pretty good, man.
There's a lot to take away from that, man. But I want y'all to kind of run down the list because I'll just say everything. I don't want to just say everything.
Well,
over,
it's your
you know what I'm
takeaway.
saying?
What's your takeaway?
Yeah, well, I mean, just give me a little bit. Well, what you learned about Steve Kerr? Did you learn anything else, or would you learn anything interesting, or
Steve Kerr. I think Steve Kerr played a good part. And it's like you said when he gave his speech, he was being funny and stuff. So it was
It was a great speech.
It was kind of humbling to see him, with his dad and everything.
Yeah.
See him in that position. It did cross my mind and say, "Damn, Steve Kerr, you really did do something, man. Like you he was a big time contributor, and you're not just a privileged kid from somewhere else that
was far from
just
privileged.
spoiled and nothing never happened to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you went.
So he did. He paid some dues, man.
You
He
right
been
about
around.
that. Then I had a different found respect for him too after I watched that episode, and because I felt the same way you did. He's like a little privileged white guy, and he wasn't. You know what I mean? Didn't have the scholarship, got one scholarship and ran with it.
Yeah, ran right away.
And got
no
them,
visit, no nothing.
Yeah, no visit. Ain't that something? No visit. Got them to the Final Four in '88. You know what I mean? And I hated Steve Kerr. To be honest with you, I wasn't an Arizona fan. I hated Steve Kerr. You know what I mean? He was killing. When I say killing, he was killing. So when they lost in the Final Four, I was like, oh, good Lord, thank God. Him and Sean Elliott, get him up out of here. You know what I mean? After that, I was like, yo, I just had a newfound respect for him, man. Like when I have to watch, because I said, he played with a chip on his shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Your father passed away young. It's like what you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like that's a rough thing to deal with from a young man. You know what I mean? To have to deal with. You had your it's probably 16 years.
Yeah.
So you had your pops for your first 16 years. Then you're not even a man yet. You know what I mean? So it was kind of rough. You know what I mean? But as I didn't know that back then, so I was giving him the shaft because they were trying to call him the next Mark Price, and he was not Mark Price. You know?
No, definitely was not. But he was definitely a 3-point threat.
Oh yeah, definitely was a 3-point threat, and
good IQ too. Good IQ for the game.
No. He knew where to fit in. He knew. He said, "This is my role, and I'm gonna stick to my role." Yeah, he's
not
definitely
good.
Yeah, he definitely wouldn't be the coach he is without the IQ he has.
Exactly.
You know?
Yo, he had the bat phone now and say, yo, Pax, I need some help. Put me on what I need to do.
He knew exactly who to call. Like,
I got you.
This your role.
Yeah, that was what Paxton's last year there with him.
Yeah.
Yep.
This your role here. This what you gonna do. But it was a great transition kind of thing. Like from him to him, from Paxton to Kerr. It was like the same kind of player to me. They started off with the 97 finals. You know what I mean? They kind of skipped the whole 97 season, but they started the 97 finals. And for me, I knew that it wasn't going to be good for Karl Malone because he was the MVP. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't say anything wrong, but I knew he was going to be in trouble.
He was in trouble.
Oh, man, he was in trouble. Mike takes stuff like that personally, and I took it personally. Like, how dare you put anybody the MVP over Mike at that time? Did you feel that same way?
At that time, no, I did too, but I also felt got to pass it around. It's obvious Mike is the MVP.
Right.
I'll be honest. I was a Mike fan. I was like, "What you gonna give it to him every year?"
Yeah, why not?
Can't give it to him every year.
Not
man.
every year. Like,
why not?
There's other hard. We already know you the greatest. Like, all right, we could give it to you every year, but there's other players that's very good.
Right. We're not saying that, but you think the Celtics cared then? When you think it went 8 straight? No, they ain't care.
But they worked for that 8 straight.
Listen, man. All right.
Who got the MVP those 8 years?
I don't know.
And probably,
so we
probably was
talking
none of
about
the
MVP.
Celtics.
I don't know, but I'm just saying, like.
I think you was talking about MVPs and shit.
No, I'm just saying, like, the Celtics they won 8 years in a row and nobody was complaining. Or they might have been, but listen, man.
Complaining.
Hey, listen, Charles Barkley got it, beat him.
The teams that was losing. I mean, they wasn't complaining like we got social media, so we gonna hear all of that now. But do you think they was happy losing 8 years in a row?
Hell no. Nobody
Doing
wanted
it? No.
Hell no.
But I respect them back there more because they wasn't trying to say, you know what, let's team up on this team to beat them.
Yeah.
No, we staying right here and we gonna try and beat them.
Yeah. Another thing I learned about that whole '97 season was when Russell Brian Russell. Mm-hmm. Brian Russell gonna tell Michael Jordan, "Oh man, why you retire? You know I could guard you." That was another motivation. Like,
you know what?
Why?
You know what? Can I say something about him?
Okay.
Can I say something about him?
Please do.
He was always all right. You know what I'm saying? Utah had they system. The Utah system slow. Nobody really liked watching them. They were so boring to watch. He was all right. He had a decent game, but
his best part of his game was his defense. That was the best part of his game. Was defense.
Was it?
Yeah.
He was a good player.
Yeah. He can shoot.
No, he can shoot. No, but the best part of his game was defense. I'm not saying he couldn't do nothing else, but the best part.
Plus, he didn't look right anyway. With that mustache was crazy looking. Get out of here, man. Russell. Nah, Russell.
You ain't look like the dude.
You wasn't feeling
look good.
You wasn't filming with that?
Nah, Russell. Yo, shake your mustache up right, man. Before you get out there on TV and get torched. At least look good while you getting torched, man.
Sky
Not even looking right.
He had the Tom Selleck mustache and shit.
Nah, man, it was like a bunch of spiders on his top lip.
You should just cut it off. You should just cut it, like, get rid of that, huh?
Yo, all you gotta do is hit that line, hit the line, man. Especially right here, because this is eating in your mouth.
They was in Utah, though. Is there any barbers out there?
Chris, there's no barbers in Utah? See,
98. 98.
Come on,
Yeah,
Chris.
he's crazy.
98.
They like, yo, it's no barbers.
98.
Black barbers.
98, there might not have been no black barbers in Utah.
Hey,
For
Chris.
98,
what
I'm
you
saying. 2000, yeah. 98 might not have been.
He didn't know no barbers? Are you trying to say he had no barbers to bring with him on the road? He ain't no barbers.
Yo, Chris.
Over. Yeah.
Yo, Chris, that's 98, right? You telling me in 98 years, there was no,
Black.
it started in the 1900s. In 98 years, there was no black barbers, and it just got there in 2000. That your final answer?
It might be. You might have to look it up. Where's the first
Yeah,
black
come
barber
on,
shop
Chris.
in Utah?
Come on, man. Yo, Carl Malone had a fade.
Karl Malone, hey, did he? I don't even know what he had, man.
He had a fade in the 80s.
He did, but I don't know if he got a haircut there, you know. He also
had a smooth cut.
He also wore LA Gears too. So I mean, come on, that doesn't count for him. You know what I mean?
Yo,
He
I
was-
had a long talk with dudes about LA Gears. I don't want to get into borough wars like you like to start.
Yeah.
But there's some boroughs that they did wear the LA Gears.
Well, not our borough.
And
Queens did not wear LA Gears.
definitely not a. Oh,
No.
I don't
made
know.
in Queens. Shout out to Bougie and Brooklyn Clothing Line. You know what I'm saying?
You heard?
Got to shout them out, man. Shout out Mr. Brown, man.
That's your peoples and shit. That's your peoples.
Yeah, it's all our people. It's all our people.
That's good. It's good. All right, so now the flu game comes. Here we go. You know what I mean?
The food game. The flu game.
The food game.
Hey, the
food
the
game.
food game.
The food
I'm gonna let
game.
y'all.
Food game.
The food game.
I'm gonna be. I got my whole my theory on this, and we'll get to.
What idea? You gotta listen to what he said. Like, man.
No, I'll let y'all go first. Like, what do y'all think about the food
Ah,
game?
man, I want to hear about this,
And
man. I need to hear.
I have nothing to say. It was the food. It was the food. What
It
you
was
want
the
me to
food,
say?
huh? You sticking to that too?
I mean,
Hey, brother
you
Malcolm,
got something else to go on?
Are you sticking to that, brother
Everybody
Malcolm?
got something to say, but nobody's
I'm-
gonna tell the story of what they.
Are you sticking to that story too, brother? It was the food.
What's
or
my
the
What's
flu?
my story?
I'm asking you.
No,
Is it flu?
no. Well, I'm saying that this is my story.
Okay.
Those dudes out there, they can't stand losing, so they say, "Yo, we're gonna food poison him." You know, they said it was 5 dudes out there. You know, groupies like, "Yeah, we're gonna make sure he get this pizza, whatever they did to the pizza." And they tried to check him out for a game, man. They couldn't.
That's your story. You sticking to it.
Absolutely.
And you're co-signing his story.
Yeah,
You with him?
somewhat.
Okay,
Somewhat. I believe they was at the door. I believe it was 5 people, but I don't believe. I believe they did look to poison them, but it wasn't. They came to the door like, "Oh, we all there coming to poison." It was, "Oh, we want to get a glimpse at Mike. Let's try and see if we can all see. Oh, this Mike. Oh, I'm coming with you. I'm coming with you. We all going to see.
Yeah.
Catch a glimpse of Mike." That's
How
what I
they
believe
know it was
happened.
Mike?
How did they know it was? Listen, time out. First of all, we talking back in the days. It ain't much hiding. They was on the outskirts. How many hotels are you at?
How did they know that was Michael Jordan's room
Yo,
and
the
not his
hotel
handler?
manager
The
told him.
hotel
yo.
manager could have told him.
The
Somebody
hotel
knows,
manager.
man.
Right.
Right.
The Iceman said it.
You hear these
Whoever
two?
said
You hear
it.
these guys here? Let me tell you the real story.
You worked at a hotel.
Okay.
You ain't telling your people Michael Jordan staying there?
Chill. I don't know what room he in. Anyway,
Oh,
it's
man.
the real.
Please.
This is the real story, ladies and
You coming
gentlemen.
to
Okay?
deliver a pizza. You got to deliver the pizza.
And they gonna use his name
Why not?
because it's Michael Jordan.
When they checked him in, he knew. They knew.
They didn't know nothing. They could do all type of alias all the time, man. You think he was under Mike? This is Michael Jordan's room. No, they do alias, man. What's wrong with you two, man?
So
You ain't
Chris,
gonna go
you
there.
telling me-
You're not gonna. Michael Jordan's not gonna go there and use his real name. He's not.
Chris, you
man.
gonna tell me
Ladies and
that?
gentlemen, let's get ready for it.
Okay.
Rizzo's 360 conspiracy theory.
And this is what happened, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready, Mike? Are you
Yeah.
ready, Craig?
I'm strapped in.
Okay.
Ready for this ride.
So, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen were whores, and they had a bunch of women on 2 floors, and they partied all night long, and it was the most terrible hangover he ever had in his life, and he was twisted. If you notice, he would. If you notice, I mean, I'm just saying, you know, allegedly, all right, allegedly.
Allegedly by Chris.
Allegedly, he had two.
Did nobody else say it?
No,
You said it.
No.
He said
This is no.
allegedly
Whoa,
about
whoa. This is fact. Somebody told me this. I ain't
That-
saying.
Hold on.
fact.
No.
That's not a fact someone told you this.
No. It's
I can
fact
tell
that
you
somebody. No. It's fact that somebody told me. I didn't come out with this blue here. Okay, that's all I'm
No.
saying.
No.
Don't
It's
make
a
it.
fact
I don't
that
want you to say
somebody
like
told
this.
you. He said it's
I
a
just
fact that
snatched it out the
somebody
eye.
He said it's a fact that somebody told me.
Exactly. Let's make
Yo.
that clear. You heard me, boys. Though. If
Yeah.
somebody told me that, I ain't
So
just
that's
make
not a
this
fact.
up.
That's
But
not a
I don't
fact.
know if it's a fact. But I'm just saying it's a fact that somebody told me this. Right? But anyway, so the next day they was too twisted. He was too twisted. You know what I'm saying? They ain't giving enough IVs and you know all that good stuff there. And he comes out and has an amazing game.
So he drank too much.
Too much champagne. Too many
Too much
hoes.
champagne.
Too many
no
hoes.
champagne. What they say? What they say? No
No
sex in the
Champagne
champagne
room.
bro.
Yeah, he was definitely
No
having
sex
sex in the
champagne room.
He was getting busy. You know what I'm saying?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, he was going
Allegedly.
from. Allegedly, he was going from. floor to
Allegedly
floor.
from Chris Kraft, and we
Yeah.
can't keep saying that because I don't know where Chris get this information from.
I can't reveal my
Yo,
sources.
from Ghost.
My
From
ghosts.
Ghost. You seen the movie?
He did.
Listen, man.
I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, man.
He did.
I am a celebrity barber that have cut a lot of NBA players. You dig? A lot. That's all I'm gonna say. A lot. You heard?
Well,
and a lot of
I'm a-
celebrities.
I'm a barber that
And
cut
they
a lot
have
of people
told
in the hood. And when they came in the hood and they was talking to me, you used to say, "Yo, Mike, why you listening to them lies? Why you listening to all those lies like that?" And I was
Exactly.
like, yo, they just talking. They wouldn't believe it. They can't. You know what I'm saying? They lying.
Listen, man.
But Jordan said, what he say, Chris? He's like, yo, I was the only one that ate the pizza. Nobody else ate it. I'm just telling y'all that. I did
time
kind
out,
of
man.
think
Yo,
that.
yo,
Like, yo,
listen, man. Yo, look,
why you the only one that ate pizza?
Thank you. Number
Good.
one. Number two.
What?
This is
What?
my
Go
wait.
ahead.
You telling me the NBA stays at a hotel where their players can't get 24-hour room service? It's the NBA. Michael
It's
Jordan.
Utah.
Michael
Utah,
Jordan. The
everything
kitchen is
closed down.
open.
Their hotel does not have
kitchen
room
is
service.
supposed to be
Their
open.
hotel does not have room service.
Well, shame on the NBA for having them at a bum ass hotel in Utah
We're
like
talking
that.
about-
Shame on the Utah. Shame on the Utah Jazz for putting them in the skunk hotel. Dude.
No,
They
it's
didn't
the
put up-
Why you say Utah? It's NBA.
No, the Chicago picks the hotel where they're staying.
Well, look, man.
The franchise.
Crap, how you know?
There's no
NBA
way.
player?
There's
You
no
didn't
way.
know?
There's
I'm
no
not an
way
NBA
they
player,
shouldn't have had any
but I
fun.
know
man.
this.
Anyway, man.
If it's up to the home team, they're gonna put them right in the heart of the city.
That's what I'm trying to tell Chris. I ain't not listening. Yo, conspiracy. Wait, let me see.
So you telling me Michael Jordan couldn't get no food at any time of the day? It's Michael Jordan.
But no, he couldn't. Not in Utah.
And wait.
I played
And you're the
Here we
enemy.
go.
And you're the away team.
But wait, here we go again, right?
And
They-
it's 10 o'clock at night.
And they delivered it to the room. Boom. So that's my theory on it. That's my conspiracy theory on the flu game, and you know that's just my theory. I don't know. They don't want to believe me.
Something
It's
happened,
all
man.
right. I just know it's too fishy of a story. That's like Jesse Smollett 2 o'clock in the morning going to Subways. Come on, man. You got
Yo,
a
can
pizza.
I?
You got a pizza at 2 o'clock. You the only one ate it, and you the only one got sick.
Did you hear the story about why he only
Can I-
wanna ate it?
Can I change my mind a little bit? Can I
Yeah.
change my story a little bit?
Of course you
What's
can.
that?
Because, something fishy about that. I was the only one eating pizza. Nobody else touched the pizza.
The story
If you wear Jordan, somebody's going to get a slice. I'm going to get a slice.
No,
This is
but
like-
did you hear the story on why no one ate the pizza and how he was the only one to eat the pizza?
No,
It's
what was
because
the story?
everyone went out to eat and everyone ate without Jordan. Everyone ordered food and ate without Jordan. So he was hungry that night. So when he ordered the pizza, everyone was already content and full. He ordered the pizza. When the pizza came back, he spat on the pizza. So no one would eat none of the pizza.
Oh, I'm sticking to my story then.
Uh-huh.
I'm sticking to my story.
First of all,
That
the
is
pizza
story.
man would have never been able to get upstairs to the hotel room.
Listen,
It wasn't upstairs. It was on the ground floor.
All right, whatever,
it
man.
was an inn. It was one
Was
of them inn type shits. It wasn't. It was on the outskirts. It wasn't in the. It's in the 80s.
So the five
You
time
never been to Utah.
So the 4-time champions,
Yo,
the 4-time
you don't-
world,
yo,
the
it doesn't
4-time world
matter,
champions
yo.
are staying at a bullshit ass hotel. That's
It
what I'm
was
telling
an
you.
away team.
Yo, this Chris don't get it, yo.
They staying
Yo,
at a bullshit ass
yo.
hotel. Word. Anyway, I go cut these dudes here. They be staying at the Four Seasons, man. What are y'all talking
God,
about?
Now.
This is 2020.
Yo, this dude is crazy.
So
yo.
the so the,
Who
Mar-
you come
so
for
the,
the
so the
finals?
Marriott
He was
Inn,
in Utah
the,
for the
Mar-
finals?
the Marriott Inn was the shit.
So, all right, let me ask you a question.
All right.
Where teams stay at when they come here to New York? You think they say in Times Square? You think when the teams come to play in New York, what do you think they say?
The hottest spots.
Yeah.
Four Seasons.
It's like the best joints.
The Ritz Carlton, everything.
In New York,
Yeah.
in the city?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Crap.
Yes.
I'm,
What do
you
you
know,
mean,
bro.
no?
I'm telling you, I've been there. Time.
Me too.
I have
Me
been here to cut
too.
their hair, bro.
Me
At the-
too.
I'm telling you,
I
at the
don't see it.
Ritz Carlton.
Oh, with the
I
Ritz
cut the
Carlton.
Miami
Carlton,
I
Heat.
yeah,
cut,
the Ritz
I
Carlton.
cut
Miami
Kobe
Heat,
Bryant's hair at the
man.
Ritz Carlton. I cut
The Ritz
LeBron
Carlton is
James.
different.
I cut LeBron James at the
That's
Ritz
different.
Carlton.
That's different. The Ritz
But
Carlton
Chris,
is different.
but Chris,
That's
that was
different.
in the millennium.
Right,
I'm talking about
exactly.
the 90s. In
The
the
90s
90s, they was in these places.
Yeah.
No, they was
No.
there. I was
No.
cutting their hair in the 90s.
But they don't
Right.
have that in Utah.
Of course they do. Every
don't-
state
90, yo.
gotta have.
They don't have a
I
Times
played
Square in
in
Utah yet.
I played in Utah.
Oh, come on, Kraft. Stop this, man. Don't start this
Hey,
NBA.
man.
You was in the
Hey,
league
man.
and all that.
I
Don't start
I
this
never
stuff.
said I played in the NBA. I said
All right,
I
but you
played in
said you
Utah.
played in gyms and wasn't enough people to
Yeah,
watch you in the gyms.
damn right, and
So
I left.
come on.
And I left.
Listen, man.
ASAP. Quick,
Listen,
fast. I
I'm
don't
not
play.
buying that story from a
Listen.
guy who's been at the hotel with the NBA players and seen how they roll. They want for nothing. Nothing. A motherfucker would have drove
Now.
100 miles for Michael
Now.
Jordan.
Now.
998.
Now.
Yo, Dennis Rodman's the man, yo. That's all I gotta say. Dennis
Yeah,
Rodman is when they showed that part when he left and to go wrestle and stuff. The thoughts that went across my head was like, yo, he's the man, yo. What can you say about that? And he come back and give you 110%. Y'all still win with no practice. Get off his back, man.
Yeah.
Even though he getting away with murder. Get off his back.
Yeah. Getting away with murder. He did his job. He came every day to do his job, and he did it perfectly, with no problems. Best
did.
defender.
Yeah.
Best
And
defender.
y'all stick. Yeah. That's what y'all ended on, huh?
Yeah, best defender.
Good fucking thing. Y'all not the coaches and the GMs and shit. Jesus Christmas. Anyway.
Why not?
Listen, man. Game one of that series there, man. Anyway, the Bulls won in 97, man. I'm going to get back to Dennis Rodman real quick. Yo, man. So wait. So you thought that was okay for Dennis Rodman during the NBA Finals to break out?
No,
No,
I don't
it was
think.
okay.
But for him, yes.
No, I don't think it was all right.
All right then. So what y'all talking
No,
about?
but the results that we got, how are you gonna
Yo,
argue? How you
can't
gonna
argue with results.
You can't argue with the
Yo.
results.
I'm not saying you arguing with results, man.
So then,
I never
so
said
then
you
what are you
couldn't,
arguing about? then?
because it's distraction. You don't need it
And,
during
and
the
what
NBA
did Phil
Finals.
Jackson say? What did Phil Jackson say? It's a distraction for
Phil
who?
Jackson is the greatest mind guy. Of
Right,
course he
all right,
is.
so then it's not a-
I'm glad you wasn't the coach, Chris. They would have lost.
Word. You'd have been distracted. Nobody
Yeah,
distracted.
you don't even know how to
y'all,
deal with
the
him.
media's
You would've
going
lost.
crazy.
You know, I would have
Team
never.
focus.
Listen, man.
Did-
I wouldn't have had. I wouldn't even lost.
Did they
no
look
way.
distracted when they played?
There's no way I would have lost. You know why? Because I'm coaching Michael Jordan. So there you have it. I wouldn't have lost. So I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
You
I
had a
got-
cohesive unit.
Crap, I
He
would have
said
lost.
he
You
needed
would
these
have lost.
players.
I would have lost, coach. I would have lost,
You would've
coach.
You would have
lost.
lost. You would have lost.
You would have lost.
You'd have
Why?
lost.
You ain't have
Because
D.
you would have had
Rodman.
the unit. You'd have been like, oh, Rodman's gone. What we gonna do? Oh my lord, he's gone for
He
a
wouldn't
day.
even play for you.
No.
He wouldn't
You'd
even
have probably
play for
sat
you.
him the
Chris.
next game.
No.
When he came back.
And so did Phil. He
Yeah,
benched
yeah.
him.
No,
he
he
didn't start.
didn't.
He
What
didn't
you talking
start.
about? He benched
You
him.
want to bet $100?
He didn't
You
bench
want to bet
him.
$100? He didn't start that game.
And when he come off the bench, it did.
14 points.
And how much minutes he played?
38.
Okay then. And how much minutes in the game?
I didn't say he
All
didn't
right,
play.
then. Thank you.
You asked me did he start.
No, I
He
didn't
didn't
say
start.
He played.
He got
dominated
benched.
the game.
He got benched. Stop it, man.
So
Oh, ooh.
he taught him a lesson. Ooh.
You want to start the game or you want to finish the game?
Yo, you gotta love it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I didn't think
Yeah.
so. Right.
Yeah.
That's why there's only one Dennis Rodman. Ain't nobody skipping.
That's
skipping.
right.
Ain't nobody leaving the
Yeah.
team during the NBA Finals.
How many people
to
can?
go? To go wrestle with Hulk Hogan. That doesn't happen, man.
Nobody couldn't do that. But him.
Man,
Yeah.
before that game though, the Utah Jazz only scored 54 points in Game 3. That is still an NBA low to this NBA Finals low to this day.
Yes.
22 years later, 54 points in the game.
Hey, man.
Then Dennis Rodman said, "I'm out of here. I'm going." He had 6 points, 14 rebounds, 7 offensive rebounds, and 2 steals. That's pretty good.
Very good.
Pretty good,
He's
man.
great.
Yeah.
He's great.
Come do his job.
Yeah, he did his job definitely by far. By far, I'm not.
I don't know why
knocking
you
that,
coming. I don't know why you coming down on him, Chris.
because just like everybody else, the fuck are you doing during the NBA Finals? During the season,
Doing
we
his
get it.
shit.
During the season, I get it.
He's
I
doing
understand.
his job. He's doing his job.
What do you mean you get it during the season? You ain't supposed to get
Because
it.
it's
no
a
time.
long, because it's a long season. It is 8 month season. We into June now. It could be very stressful for you. I
But
get
who
it.
else does that?
But
you
supposed
just
to-
said it. Who else does that?
Nobody. We don't.
Yo, you
we
giving
don't.
passes?
We don't.
You giving
base-
passes, man?
To who? Nobody else does this. Dennis Rodman's getting a pass.
He got a pass. He had to give him a pass.
You had to.
Hey, listen, man. You saw
Yeah.
Mike's face when he left, right?
Yeah.
You saw everybody's face when they left, right?
Yeah.
Mike was like, "What the fuck?"
And what? How was Mike's face when he came back?
Like Rodzilla. I
Right.
watched. Yeah. What else?
Make
he
sure I
gonna
get
say?
some of that check. That's what he
Yeah,
said. Make
you
sure I
know-
get some of that money.
He really was like, "Shit, I don't want this nigga to smack me during the game. I'm good. Or smack me at practice."
Nah.
Yeah, he ain't fuck with him, right?
Who? For
Mike.
what? He came to do his job. What?
He wouldn't even mess with him.
But you see, don't
It
make
wasn't
it,
no-
don't-
it wasn't
don't
no
make it out that
motivation
Mike
tactics.
was just going around messing with people.
No,
Mike was
no.
motivating people, and there
I
was
said,
no
you heard what I
reason to
said. It
motivate
wasn't no
him.
motivation tactics with him.
You didn't have to.
Listen, man, keep him straight. It was
What?
wild.
What are you keeping him straight? He's doing his job. What do you want to worry about? What he's doing off the court?
Yeah, when I'm trying to
For
win the
what?
finals.
We winning.
Yeah,
He's doing his job.
Hey, man.
Yo, sometimes you gotta let them go, man. Let them go. He know what to do.
Yeah.
Word.
He's a special case, man.
Special
Special
case.
cases. That's what makes you the great coach.
Yeah, he
That's
don't
why he
get it.
wouldn't have played for you, Chris.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have played for you.
It's all good,
He wouldn't
brother.
even. He wouldn't even. He would have treated you like David Robinson, man. That's what he
Never
would
that.
have.
Never
He
that.
said, "Yo, you done with DR, man? Yo, come on, son."
First of all, I'm a New Yorker. That's number one. That shit don't happen to us like that. That's number one. But never. I would have beat the shit out of Dennis Rodman. I would have took a bat.
Yo,
I would have took a bat to his legs.
Sorry, Dennis. Sorry,
Yo.
Dennis. Sorry,
Back
Dennis.
to his
Sorry,
legs.
Yo,
Dennis.
Crab,
Sorry.
I think this deserves one of these.
To his legs. I would have took a bat to his legs. You heard? But anyway.
Oh, I was frozen for a second. What you say?
So Bulls after that, after Dennis Rodman comes back, right?
crazy.
Yep.
The Bulls win Game 4, but then they lose Game 5. So here comes the epic Game 6, and here we go again with my man Scottie Pippen's bullshit.
Oh boy.
My back. I had a headache in '90. I got my back today. Oh gosh, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want too close to hit the last
It's
shot.
hard to believe
I did,
that this dude was a Chicago Bulls fan.
I
I
love
just don't understand.
It's
Listen,
hard
man.
to believe
Listen, man.
the way he comes at the team.
I love you,
except
Scotty.
Mike.
I love you, Scotty. But listen,
Remember,
man.
he even comes at Mike. I don't understand how you are a Chicago fan and you come at the whole team.
How'd I come at Mike?
Story about the pizza.
Oh, that's bullshit, yo.
Oh, that's different.
That's different.
different. Listen, man, I heard that from reliable source. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna reveal my
Chris,
sources,
man,
but I heard that from reliable
I
source.
don't know why you disrespecting Scotty. He got a bad back. You see the grimace in his face?
You see when he
You
shot, he
see
couldn't
it?
even run. He tried to run. He almost collapsed. I know that feeling when that spasm hit you in the back, man. You never had spasms in your back?
Yo,
You ever had spasms in your back?
you ready for this? Too many hoes in Utah again. Bad back. Mike last year. Mike last year with the got the flu. Scotty this year humping too much. Bad back. That's what happens.
Why nothing is a fact with you? Why everything is always the craziest opposite?
That's what makes the show good, man. If I listen to
No,
you guys,
man.
listen to you guys just, oh yeah, Scotty, yeah. Listen, man, I don't want to hear all that, man. Listen, man, in the crunch time here, once again, and Mike had the same face like, here we go again. He didn't want to say it, so I'm gonna say it. Here we go with Scotty shit again. That's what he.
Chris,
How was his face, Crab? Tell me how his face was. Mike's face really like, yeah, we good now, we good. Scotty's hurt, yeah. His face is like, you gotta be shitting me again.
No,
You coming up?
I didn't see
you
no
coming up late.
expression on his
You
face.
coming
that
up late.
said again.
He's
I
like, yo.
didn't see none of that on his face.
Yo, Boss Don, he's coming up, and he said, yo, you coming up lame with me again? How? But anyway, needless to say, never happened. Michael Jordan had 45
Sorry,
points,
Scotty.
right?
This dude don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, man.
You're one of the 50th top greatest players, man. But I can name some times where, yeah, listen, man, you should have made a better decision. Yeah, that's all.
Which NBA player?
But anyway, so here we go, man. So the best 45 seconds, the last part of the game, the best 45 seconds. What'd you think? Was you on edge? Well, you on edge, Mike.
Of course. Anybody that's
Always
on
on edge.
I mean,
Always on
always
edge.
had confidence in Mike, but still on edge. I mean,
Always had those butterflies in your stomach.
Yo,
Like, what's gonna
always.
happen?
Yo, you want to hear a real story?
You wasn't on edge.
I wasn't nervous, man. Yo, who else is gonna get the ball?
Oh God.
Yo, who else is gonna get the ball? Yo, we
Yo,
got.
this
Yo,
this has to stop, man.
I wish I could. I wish I can. I could tell you where I was at. I wish I could call the people right now, and they'd be like, "Nah, he was confident." I said Mike will get the ball. We need 2 for 1. We not gonna shoot a 3. That wasn't our crew. We gonna get a bucket. And what he do? Took Russell to the basket. Now the steal was incredible. That's what was incredible.
You think he was gonna get that steal?
That was incredible.
Did you think that when they got the ball, you thought that, oh, Mike is about to come up with a steal?
No, but I knew.
You
I
thought
thought
they
we
was
was gonna
gonna score.
play. I thought we was gonna play good D and get a rebound, and come back up the court and score.
The play before that, man, John Stockton went to the hole with nobody on him.
And
So you was thinking y'all had a good chance of D'ing up?
yeah, I just told you we held them to 54 points 2 games ago or 3 games ago.
That was
Why
2,
wouldn't
3
I?
games ago.
So
It
why
was a
wouldn't I
fluke.
think?
Yeah.
So why wouldn't I think we could hold them for 1 play? 1 play, get the ball back.
I'm a fan.
But anyway, man,
I was
listen,
on the
man.
edge of my seat.
Listen, man, that's you guys. I was very confident, man. I had the best play on the planet on my crew. You know what I'm saying? And then after we got the steal and there was no timeout, guess what? I really was even more confident. Oh, it's over. Phil got the confidence. When I didn't see none of this, no timeout, I was like, oh, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. You know what I mean?
Still was nervous.
Yeah.
I still was
Anyway.
nervous.
Anyway, that's you. That's y'all.
Yeah, I was
But
still
anyway,
nervous. Yeah.
after the kid, after that, right?
Yeah.
After Mike hits the shot, right, and he's standing there, right? I remember like that picture. They had a poster of that joint, right? And I always remember they had this little kid in the mix of all these Jazz fans with his hands up like this. And then myself, I'm saying, yo, I'm watching the show last night, and I'm saying, yo, I wonder if they're gonna put this kid up there. And sure enough, man,
They showed the kid.
yo, man, bro. Yo, bro, man. I felt so satisfied. Like, yes. Whoever was the editor got that right,
You
yo.
got that right.
Oh, man, got that right. Had that little white kid up there like this. Yeah. Got him. And the rest of them are like,
Shocking.
dang, dying. It was great. I couldn't believe it, man. And there was no push-off on Russell, just so you know.
What push off?
Definitely no push over.
No
That was
push-off.
momentum.
No
Momentum was
That
going over. Momentum was going over, man. Saying,
Everybody complaining about a push off. Do y'all look at Russell's reaction after the whole play? He don't go to the ref. He don't complain. He don't put his hand up like yo,
Nothing.
he pushed. None of that.
none of that.
Where's the push off?
Yeah, nah. Listen, that was amazing footage at the end to show us that the hand wasn't even really on him.
Yeah,
That was great footage, yo, right there.
that was a pat on the ass. Nice try. Get
Yeah,
out of here.
like see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. We out of
You
here.
like that, right, Mike? You seen that? You blocking that? You blocking that? No, not my armpit. I'm talking about the ball up here.
HB.
Damn, son. That's how you feel?
Yeah. HB.
I don't know about y'all, man, but I want to thank ESPN. I want to thank the director, Jason Here, you said?
Jason here.
Jason Here. I especially want to give a shout out to the music scoring guy. His name is Thomas Caffey. He did an amazing job, bro. And the
That's
music,
who did the soundtrack.
yeah, it was crazy, man. Like,
Where he from? What time? Let me see where he from. What's his name?
Thomas Caffey.
I won't be surprised he's from New York.
But yeah, he killed that joint, man. Like you did your thing on that, man. Every episode, the music was right. I had no other issues with that, man. It was just amazing, man. I can't wait to work with you. Cause we gonna be big, so we gonna work with him.
Yeah, we hope
Remember
so.
that name,
Yeah.
man.
Hold
Thomas
on.
Caffey.
1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, could you do me a favor? Could you please like, subscribe, and hit that button for me, please?
You heard? Please.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Go ahead.
Thank you very much. I also want to thank the Bulls. I also want to thank
This is
Michael
Scott
Jordan.
Phillips.
Also, because that was a great journey for a young man at 12 years old to, another 14 years later, you know what I mean? It was amazing just to watch that whole ride. And, that journey was amazing for me as a kid, just seeing greatness, seeing a team grow from being trash to being the greatest of all time. Considered one of the greatest of all time, let me say that. And, I want to thank that organization. Helped us out, man. You know what I
Sure
mean?
enough did.
Man, where is this
Same
guy
for the
from?
last 5 weeks.
Hey, don't be mad, Mike, man.
Wish it
Man,
was
man.
10, but
Well, yeah, me too. I could have done another 5 more. I would have been all right. You know what I mean?
Just rewatch it. I recorded it. So.
Yeah, we could rewatch it. You good money, you know what I'm saying?
You can watch it all you want. We ain't talking about that shit.
It's Knicks fans, ladies and gentlemen.
What we
See how
got
that
next?
is? All right, so
We ain't talking about that shit.
What we got next? I don't want to hear that.
man, you know what I mean?
I'm tired of this.
Got some sad news, man. Got a report on, man. In Yankee Town, a Yankee family, man. Bob Watson, former Yankee general manager, passed away the other day. He had a battle. I think he had cancer. I think it was lung cancer, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. He had some sort of cancer. But Bob Watson, you know, he's a trailblazer, man. He was the first black GM to win the World Series.
Right.
Yeah, it's facts. He wasn't the first black general manager. William Lucas was the first black general manager of the Atlanta Braves. He handled all the negotiation contracts and money terms.
When was this?
This was in 1974, if I'm not mistaken, that he was. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, William Lucas. I'll fact check that real quick. Fact check for Boston. But
Lucas.
Lucas, what year was he the general manager of the Atlanta Braves? Excuse me. But another fact check about Bob Watson, he was the first black player to hit the cycle in both leagues, American and National, and he did it in sequence.
Oh, first of all, I'm not a real baseball head, so you're going to have to tell me what that is.
What'd you say, Carl?
I'm not a baseball head, so you need to tell me exactly what that is.
So it's like East and West Coast kind of thing for basketball.
Oh.
So the American League is like if I'm not the Yankees or National League. I gotta figure it out. I get it mixed up all the time. But it's like you play one team plays in the American League and the other teams play in the National League.
Yeah, but what's the cycle?
Oh, the cycle. The cycle is a single, a double, a triple, and a home run, all in one game.
Oh, man.
And he did it in sequence in that order, both times in both leagues.
Oh, man.
That's pretty big, man.
Has it been done since?
Yo, shout to him.
Definitely.
Hold on 1 second, balls on. Shout out, cheers up to
Cheers, brother.
Bob Watson, man.
R.I.P.,
We
man.
love you, Bob.
Has anybody done that since?
Never knew you.
I'm pretty sure, but I don't know if they did it in sequence like that. But we'll see. I'm sorry, boss Don. What was William Lucas?
William Lucas was promoted to general manager in September 1976.
1976.
Early death in May 1979.
He was general manager. William Lucas was general manager of Atlanta Braves from 1976 until 1979. He was the first one. But Bob Watson was the first black general manager to win a World Series. He also signed Joe Torre and pretty much solidified not solidified it, but got him that position. And he became a World Series. Now he's a 4-time World Series general manager, Hall of Famer. And another fun fact is that he beat Joe Torre out for the general manager job of the Yankees.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How about that?
And then hired him. If my facts are right, I would think so. I'm a big Yankee fan. But we could check that out. Be safe. But that was pretty impressive from Bob right there.
Yeah.
Everybody liked him. He said it was a little bit too much stress for him with George Steinberg and everybody there to win and everything else. It's a rough time.
There's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure to stay on top. Even from watching The Last Dance, you can see it's a lot of pressure, regardless. Be number one.
Definitely a lot of pressure, man.
Yeah.
Pressure.
Pressure brush pipes out this mile. All right, anyway. All right, we got to talk about, but anyway, R.I.P. to Bob Watson again, man. We love you, brother. Shout out to his family and everything else, man. Wish y'all the best. Stay strong, and, he's in our memories. We got to talk about these two football players, man.
Well, which one? What football players, Chris?
The
Well,
Giants.
who on earth could you be talking about?
I don't know. They had masks on, allegedly. It's alleged. But anyway, get to that. Giants, DeAndre Baker, if I'm not mistaken, he's a cornerback. And the Seahawks linebacker, Quentin Dunbar.
I thought it was 2 cornerbacks.
Now, one's a linebacker and one's a cornerback.
Oh, okay.
So allegedly, these two gentlemen committed armed robbery, aggravated assault with semi-automatics weapons.
Hold on. You notice when he talking about people with guns, he start off with allegedly. He
Yeah.
don't just start. If they talking about guns, allegedly.
Allegedly.
All right?
Right.
We don't want no
Now,
smoke.
now he want to throw in the allegedly.
Yeah, we don't want no smoke. Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan is gonna deny the whole thing about the bitches.
They did the OJ. They tried to do like an OJ or something. Right? What?
They was it's too many stories, but from what I'm hearing, they were at a party and playing cards, and I guess there was gambling involved. I'm not sure. You know what I mean? Allegedly,
Must be.
and they lost their money, and they ain't like it or whatever else. So they supposed to have walked off, come back. Allegedly, I gotta make sure I get the whole story. But they supposed to have walked off, put some masks on, and come back. Or matter of fact, they had friends there, and their friends put on masks and had them kind of rob the joint with watches and jewelry and money and stuff like that. And it said one reporter said that, and one report says Baker from the Giants ordered a gunman wearing a mask to shoot somebody that just walked into the party. That's what they said.
What?
That's what they
I
said.
gotta start reading up this stuff, man.
You can look it up right now, brother. That's what that's what they said.
Man, that's gonna take me a minute. I ain't doing that. Oh, sweat.
What do you think, Aircraft?
I mean, I'm like you said. There's so many stories out, and they saying that they could be cleared, and so I hope they ain't that dumb. I really hope they ain't that dumb. Like, I want to hold my judgment right now. I don't want to really.
Well, let me give you two factors before you say that. You ready?
Yeah.
They are NFL players,
Okay.
and they're from Florida, Miami.
What's that mean,
South
Chris?
I'm still waiting for him to give me the two factors.
I just did. If you know anything about NFL players, you know what time it is, and you know about Florida's. AB's from Florida. Antonio Brown.
I don't really know about Florida. I
Oh,
think it's very nice down there.
it's
And
beautiful.
the people
Hey,
is
listen,
nice
man.
as far as I know.
Listen, man. It is amazing out there, but it must be something in the sun.
Okay, hold on, Chris.
Something's up.
Chris, man,
Yeah.
come on, man.
What I do now?
Yo, come on. And CNN says NFL cornerbacks DeAndre Baker and Quentin Dunbar.
Yo, one joint said linebacker. I'm sorry, bro. What you want me to
Yo,
do?
man,
Yep. I'll show you
speed
ESPN.
reading?
I'll
Speed
show you.
reading, fam?
Let's get it from.
Yeah,
I'll show you where I show you. Where I got it from on my jack. I'll show you.
Look, all right, well, that don't even matter anyway.
Get to it.
Robbery involved. Dunbar turned themselves in.
So now, is it they robbed them or their friends robbed them?
Plays for the Giants. Got a $200,000 bond. Baker got a $200,000 bond.
And I heard after they robbed them, they bumped out in a Lambo truck.
What?
Bumped
Baker
out.
and Dunbar were at a house party Wednesday where several attendees alleged the two football players stole thousands of dollars in cash from them as well as valuable watches while armed with weapons, according to an arrest warrant. Baker is charged with 4 counts of aggravated assault with a firearm and armed robbery. The BSO jail website said, "Wow, you were right, Chris.
No, man. Doesn't sound
They
good.
might be done ski."
But what they did is before they turned themselves in, they went and got like 5 affidavits from people saying it wasn't me. You know what that was. Here go that money.
There
Here
goes-
go that money and your stuff back. Yo, don't say you didn't see us with guns.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Hey, listen, man.
Allegedly.
They went and got their story right. They was like, oh, hold up. We ain't turned ourselves in yet. We gotta make this
Yeah, they
right.
both cornerbacks. They both corners.
They said, yo,
They-
This is crazy.
they had to talk to their lawyer. They had to sit down. They had to make sure that everybody had their story right, and they had to find 5 of their friends in there or 5 people they knew in there.
If that is
Yeah.
the case, they done. They done. They
Nah,
done.
because you know what? Nobody got hurt, right? Number 1. Number 2,
Robbery.
too many different. Wait, no.
robbery.
Too many-
Nobody got hurt.
Nobody got
They
hurt.
had guns, man. What do
What
you
I'm-
mean?
Who got shot?
Nobody.
You can't do that.
It could be attempted murder. You had a gun pointed
I
at
didn't
people.
say that. What I'm saying is,
And then you
Wait,
you
wait,
told
every-
someone to shoot them when they
No.
walked in the party.
but with everybody's conflicting stories, right? all they gonna. I'm saying if his story don't match the other person's story as far as the witness wise, that's what his lawyers are like. Listen, one person saying this, other person saying that. All they need is a doubt. That's it. And then on top of that, Florida, they treat their football players totally different. They treat them like they politicians, gods, kind of thing out there.
They played for Florida, both of them.
But no, they. I don't know if they what school, college they went to, but I know they from Florida. And when you from Florida, you play football out there, you get treated like a god. It's real talk, man. But you know, I just feel like they had to make sure they got their story right. They like, we ain't going there with nothing. We ain't going there saying it wasn't us.
Did they post bail?
Yeah.
I'm pretty
They
sure.
did?
Yeah.
What's the name? Was 200,000 Bacon. The other one was
100,000.
100,000.
Oh.
Yeah, it total up to 100,000 with him.
100,000. Dunbar and Bacon was 200,000.
Damn.
Man, what was they thinking about? What were you thinking?
Thinking for real. And I
Let's
want to know
hope-
why nobody they ain't talk yet. Like who was in there? Nobody ain't tell their side of the story that was in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they went and got 5 different They got 5 different people, right? And I don't care what y'all say. They paid them.
Well, how many people was in there?
I don't know. They didn't say how many people was in it, but they said several witnesses said that they did all this. You know what I mean? And they,
Rockabye,
I don't know.
baby.
I don't. And one person said he had a gun. Another person said, "This nigga stupid." Nigga moved to the New Jack City, baby.
Dang.
Rockabye, baby. But I mean, listen, man. First of all, I'm just being honest. You shouldn't be at this point right now. You shouldn't be putting yourself in a position to anything happen to you. With the way the league is, the way dudes are getting suspended for anything right now, you
What do you
shouldn't.
mean, Chris?
Huh?
They put themselves there. They was there gambling. It was cool
I
until
know.
they lost their money. They made a wrong decision.
I know. That's why I said don't go gambling. Man, don't.
Why
be,
not? Mike went gambling. He
They
lost.
gamble every
he
day.
didn't rob nobody.
Where Mike gambling at?
What do you mean?
Amongst each other.
They gambling at.
Yeah,
he
no,
was
he goes to
gambling.
casinos.
He gambles
Well,
everywhere. Casinos everywhere.
you got a
Yeah.
point, Chris. You can't just be doing gambling with anybody.
Anybody? Come on, bro.
You
Like,
think? All right, let me ask you a question. You think they was just there gambling with anybody? They football
Yes.
players. You think they was just there
So
random
what?
people? You
It
think they was?
wasn't-
Hold on. The
Yes.
question is: you think they was just there random people gambling?
no, probably
Yes.
probably some drug dealers, some hustlers. The weed dealer definitely was there.
I mean,
Two football players were driving down the street and just happened to see a place and said, "Hey, let's
Nah.
go in there and see if they
No,
gamble." That's so the
no.
point is
they
that
got
they know some
invited.
people.
Yeah.
that's the
Man,
point
come
that
on,
I'm
Craig.
making.
They got invited.
Yo,
That's the
football
point.
players is regular dudes too.
Yes, they are, but they didn't just.
And they
They're not
hang around
stupid
with
and just
people
go
like
somewhere
us.
they don't know. They knew people there.
I'm sure they knew. a couple
That's
Right.
what I
people there.
said.
So that's even worse then. So that
What
you
it-
robbed the spot that you knew. That's even dumb.
Well,
It is.
guess what?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yes, it is.
Allegedly. But I mean, listen, man, I don't put yourself in them predicaments though, man. I'm sorry, man. Like
They
your
put
training
themselves
camp, their training camp's about to start.
Let me
Oh.
ask you a question. You know
Yeah.
how many other football players right there, and probably at that same time, was gambling somewhere across the world?
I don't know, a lot.
What?
How many people
No.
you think was gambling across the world? Football players was gambling across the world at that time.
Not a lot.
Enough though. And how many people stuck up the place because they lost? How many athletes you know that gamble? Just that you don't even know. Pretty much
A
you
lot.
know a lot of people gamble,
Yeah, a
right?
lot.
Okay. How many of them you hear sticking up people?
None.
Okay. So it's not the gambling. It was a dumbass decision they made because they lost.
Oh, I'm with you. I'm just saying, don't put yourself there. I'm
It
with
was
you.
a dumbass decision, Crab. You're right.
I'm with you 110%. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying don't take your don't. Yo, listen, man. The NFL is hard enough. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard enough to be in. It's hard enough to stay in, and you making it easy for them to kick you out when. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's
When
next
you
man
go to
up.
rob the place, not when you go to gamble. When you go to rob the place, that's when you get in trouble.
This is true. I'm just saying, dog. You why? Why at this point now are you at a spot the way you gambling at? For what? It's not even worth it. You know what I
Because
mean?
he's human. They can go to the spot to gamble.
This is
That's
true.
crazy.
They could, but just don't stick it up, right?
Th-
But I will say this,
You
right?
losing money that you can't lose.
Do you think, imagine something, yo? Do you think that they came to stick it up anyway?
No.
Cause you had masks. What you doing masks?
Everybody got masks now. It's COVID.
Oh, I thought it meant like ski mask. It said a red mask on when I read the report.
Wow,
So I'm thinking
no,
like
man.
red ski
It
mask.
don't
or
gotta
something.
be white.
Yeah.
Mad mass everywhere.
But they're not quarantined no more in Florida. I thought Florida's open.
No.
Yeah, I thought the state was open.
No. If the state is open, the shit gonna spread. Everybody gonna go down to Florida. All right, we can go around there, go to vacation and all that. Disneyland, everything is still closed.
Hey man, what's the best for you, brothers, man? Hope it work out best for you, man. Hope you learn from this lesson because nobody got
It
hurt.
don't look good.
I hope it works out for y'all. That even with this hit, I hope you learn from everything that happened. Period, because it's not a good look for y'all.
Learn to be a gracious loser.
If that's the case.
Learn not to spend all your money, and you gotta go back and try to steal it and try to take it back from somebody.
Allegedly.
Lose what
that
you
little
can afford
football
to
check
lose.
you get. All your money.
Allegedly,
That's
right?
probably exactly what happened. They was in there gambling, and then they got the text after they lost their money that another 30% was being cut from their check. They was like, "What the fuck? That's all my money." Oh no.
Yeah. Had to get it
Yeah,
back.
they bugging.
They bugging? Okay. And rollies, everything.
Oh yeah, everything.
Everything. We ain't playing. We don't just want our money back. We want everything.
Taking everything. Hey, listen, man. They should have known somebody was gonna tell. They football players. Y'all not killers. You're football
Luckily,
players.
they ain't shoot nobody.
Yeah, they've really been done.
Oh man.
So now
Gun ski.
they could tell everybody to return everybody's shit, and then people drop the charges. There you go.
That's crazy.
Yo, tell them return the shit. Put a little envelope in there. They good. Nobody got hurt. You straight. No envelope.
Lock their ass up if that's the case. Lock their dumb asses
Don't
up.
listen to Kraft, man.
Lock
Okay.
their dumb asses up. Alright? Need these dumb ass niggas running around playing football, getting money, doing stupid
Listen, man.
shit.
Give them people
Privilege,
their money back, or they jewelry and their money.
Can you give them back the fear that
Not
they
that
had?
simple.
Can you give them back the fear that they had when that
With
gun
an
was pointed in their face?
Right.
With an envelope saying
Traumatized.
put a little bit of cash in there, say I'm sorry. People are
Traumatized, Chris.
Hey, listen, people forgive you.
They're waking up in cold sweats, man, with guns in their faces.
Cold sweats.
Yeah.
How much they gonna give them?
Yo, do you wake up in cold sweats?
Hey, man. I had a gun pointed at my head before.
Right. So I'm asking you, did you?
And they couldn't come say sorry to me.
Right, but
And I think I'm pretty I'm mentally tough. But look at the other people; they're not probably like mentally tough like that.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not like that. They're scared for their lives.
they from Florida,
Yo,
man. They from Florida, man.
Yeah,
Nah,
they ran straight
man.
to the police.
Everybody
They ran straight to the police, right?
Florida.
Hey, man, listen, man. They
They ran
the
straight to the police, right?
These are football players. You can't go kill them.
Right. So
You
they're
go kill
around people.
you go kill a football player. Now it becomes a bigger thing. Just so they say, oh, you know what?
Nah.
All right, rob us. Here you go. Here,
Nah.
take that. We got you. Now look, now it's a bigger issue. Even if it's dismissed, right?
Yeah.
The whole idea you had to pay your lawyers, you had to pay for a bond. Your reputation is kind of shaky right now.
Yeah. Definitely.
For what?
They wasn't thinking that when they did it.
You did a stupid decision.
Right. I mean, this is my whole thing. Like, I'm with Crab. You might have to be kicked out of the league if this is true. Like, you
I hope
can't
it's a rewind button for you.
rewind.
Yeah.
Yeah. And slow your ass down and shit.
It did. Hey, what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm with Kraft now, yo.
Yeah. Can't side. I can't side with Crab. Huh? I can't side with you, Crab. I side with you. It's all messed up, man. All right, what you got? What you gonna say about them? What do you think, Mike?
I already said it. It's stupid. Like, what are you doing? Allegedly, if they allegedly did it.
And
But
then,
I mean, you just can't traumatize people like that. You just can't do it.
Yeah. Bottom line.
Can't you can't traumatize people. It's scary, man. A gun in your face is scary, man.
Yo, let me tell y'all a story about I had a gun in my face, yo. I was young, yo. Me and my man Craig from Brooklyn, yo. I was living in Brooklyn. I don't know how old we were. I was a teenager. Before I came to Jackson, I mean, I might have been 12. Walking down the street, there's a kid on a bike riding past us, and his hair looked crazy. But when he's passing, I don't realize that it's a wig that he's wearing. So when he's passing by, I go, his hair is fucked up. Shorty, younger than us. I'm telling you, like 12. He might have been like 10 years old. Made a U-turn on the bike and pulled out a gun and was like, "What you said? What you said?" I looked at Shorty and I was like, "Yo, I looked at your hair and I said it was nice. He looked at me and was like, oh, and got on the bike and rolled off.
Oh, man.
Yo, Craig, Craig, please, you see this comment? I know you remember that.
Shorty
yo.
had time today. I got time now.
Yeah. Yo, listen, made a
I got
quick
time.
U-turn back and pulled that gun out on us and was like, yo, what you said? What you said? I was like, yo, I seen your hair. I said it was nice. You ain't
Your hair look nice. All I said was your hair look nice.
And his hair looked crazy. Like, the wig looked crazy on him. Like, when he passed, but he was on a bike, so I didn't pay attention to,
You know what he's gonna do?
Man,
He's gonna let somebody
he
up.
wasn't going to let me up that
gonna
day.
light
Well, I
somebody
seen your
up.
hair and I
Bang,
said it
bang,
was
bang,
nice.
bang.
He was like, oh,
Right,
oh,
you
got on the
talk.
bike and rode off. Like,
That nigga had a wig on and everything.
man. Mm-mm. Me and Craig. I think we was going to White Castle or something like that.
Fucked our White Castle up that day. Damn.
Man, right on the side of Mahalia Jackson. I never forget that. Right on
Wouldn't
East
have
New
made
York.
wouldn't have made that, huh?
Mm-mm.
So it's another episode of Choppin' It Up Sports, y'all. But wait, next week, right? Next episode, man, we are going to talk about a couple of documentaries that we checked out. You know what I'm saying? We want you to watch it first, and when we come back, we're gonna converse about them. One is
I didn't see it
called
yet.
Jump Shot. He's gonna watch them all. Don't worry about it.
Eventually.
Yeah, he's already 2 in. Jump Shot. The inventing of who invented the jump shot. We're gonna have a joint called Bad Cut, and we're gonna have a joint. We need to watch A Kid from Coney Island. All right,
Check those out.
check those out, man.
Those are just released, right? Recently, like this week, last
Yeah,
month,
yeah.
within the last
I
month.
think 2 is Friday, and I think Jump Shot was before that. Or which one was Jump? Oh, no.
Kid from Coney
Kid
Island
Galvin.
been out.
Kid from Coney Island been out?
Oh, yeah?
Been out like at least 3 weeks.
Who that? That's KD's, right?
Yeah, that's KD's.
Okay.
Yeah, documentary on.
Shout out to KD.
Yeah, shout out to KD. It's documentary on
We're going to have
Stephon
you on the show
Marbury.
soon. You don't even know it. You coming through, though, player.
You heard? Oh, we coming through. 1 or 2. All right, so give a nice little closing joint for everybody.
Closing day. I'm sad for everybody out there for the last dance. This is over. Keep your head up. See y'all next week.
That's it.
Mike, that's
Mike?
it for me. Oh yeah. Corona. Listen, people, it's getting nice out here. Let's continue to be safe, all right? Seen a lot of people walking around without their masks. Enough said.
Enough said.
No doubt.
All right, come on, Mike. Hit the people up.
Man. I don't know, man. I just say
Barber out.
fall it in. You know what I'm saying?
Barber in.
Nah, I mean, yo, I'm just so happy that the last dance is finally over. I can't wait to get on to some real sports. But it was a good
It was the only
20
sports we had.
episodes, whatever it was. It was a good 20 episodes. So it felt like this guy Chris talking about this thing forever. But nah, real talk,
Great.
that was a good. It was good. It was great. It was a great documentary. You know, I know they're gonna watch it a million times like they did Space Jam and Come Fly With Me. So this is up there with that. You know what I'm saying? But
Definitely.
other than that, man, yo, like Carl said, stay safe with the corona, D. Safe, man. Mask up, man. Bob
Mask
out.
up. Bob out.
Oh, yo.
Yo.
Click
Yo.
and subscribe, fam. Come on, man. Don't forget that.
You heard?
Yeah, it
Please
is.
subscribe.
Please. Humbly.
Help us out,
please.
man. Help us out.
Please,
Keep helping
please.
us
That
out.
little button right there.
Please,
That
man.
one right down
Stay
there.
with us,
Hit
man.
that
We
joint.
just getting
Please.
started, man.
Yeah.
Stay with us, man. We getting started.
We
We're
don't-
going to keep going, man.
We don't even got no sports to talk about yet. Watch me have sports to talk about.
Fact though.
It's gonna be on like popcorn. Let me see. What is my good word of the day? Don't take shorts cause you're short.
That's coming from
Yeah,
the short
okay.
man.
All right.
And that's coming from the short man.
It's coming from
the
the short
shortest of
man.
them all.
Oh, sweat.
Remember
Yo,
that.
Don't take shorts, man.
Don't take
you're
shorts cause you're short.
Don't take shorts because you're short. Those are good.
You dig?
Yeah.
Yo.
But what if
Chop-
you're tall?
I ain't talking to y'all.
Oh, damn it.
Nah. Still don't take shorts. Don't take no losses right now. No L's. No L's.
Chopping it up.
Chopping it
6'8", thug out.
Chopping it up, Chris Old. We out.
Mike Nice, peace.
Peace.